my last car I was working on, um, I streamed the end of it. I think it was the pickup. And Isaac, my son, came in and said, "Hey, what car are you going to do next?" And he said, "Do the '79 Pontiac Trans Am." Great. So we're doing a '79 Pontiac Trans Am. Has 104,000 miles. We're on the spreadsheet right now as far as our finished cars. We're at $11,311 or $11,311,968. So we're doing pretty good cash wise. We're making the money. And we have a dad joke to start the stream. Um, why did the elephants take up the least amount of room on Noah's Ark? Because they kept everything in their trunks. That book is solid gold. I'm telling you, those are dad jokes. All right, so let's move the spreadsheet back. And yeah, the title of the stream, I wasn't kidding around. We're putting a Hemi in a '79 Pontiac, um, which seems sacrilegious. I agree. But in this new update, I had purchased the uh, Chrysler update, didn't we? Let's see. Yeah, we did. Anyway, if you go and look at the car and we look at the engine swap options, well, this one had a V8 Hemi 446 pack in it. It has a we're a Mopar powered Pontiac. This seems sacrilegious, but I went through all of these. We've done the V8 2 carb overhead valve supercharged engine, and honestly, power wise, it's not too much different than this engine. Um, so we're gonna roll with this and see what we get out of a 3-star Hemi in a Pontiac and see how she turns out. Um, so far we have the interior done. We have new body parts on. Some of these we had in our warehouse, so that's always good. We have not painted it, and clearly we're missing rims, we're missing everything else, but we've been working on the engine, so we're gonna just hop right in and start 3-star in this engine. We have 3-star pistons in, and now we have to start getting the rest of the performance parts on. We have the flywheel on the back. So let's, without further ado, just start getting in here. So heads, I'm pretty sure they'll be performance heads. Let's check. Yep. Ignition coil, have we 3-starred an ignition coil? We haven't, so we'll have to do that. We haven't 3-starred the distributor. Do we have a 3-star fuel filter? I do not. So we got some things to 3-star. Let's check the heads. It is already added to the, shoot, did I add the same head twice? Let's check. X, X. So we do need a B engine head and an A, and they can come as performance. There's the B, the A. All right, take that off the list. All right, let's go ahead, and I bet the cam can get as a performance part too. Yep. Oh, got performance cam in this. All right, let's head over to the workbench and let's improve these up to 3 stars. So we have, what are we 3-starring? Camshaft, engine, clutch plate we have done, fuel filter we had to do, the ignition coil we had to do. So cam, engine, ignition. There's got to be a better way to search this at some point. Especially when I have so many parts in my inventory. Cam, engine heads, engine blocks. All right, there's the A engine head and the B. All right, so 3-star those, and then let's get the ignition parts. Front. Oh, we're gonna need a fuel pump. Might as well 3-star the fuel pump.
We're back to the car mechanics?
Hey, there's the bowler. How did it end up?
Did you catch any of it?
Well, I didn't catch any of it.
Oh, I have a
220.
123,
Yep.
236.
How'd the team do?
Oh, we lost.
Dang.
I did good.
Good
When
job.
state comes around, individual qualifiers will be fun because there's a team state and then there's an individual state. So.
Good job, buddy. Good job. That's solid.
And the high series again. So
Nice. Good job, buddy. All right, so we got the fuels. Let's get the ignition coil. And ignition distributor. 3-star one of those. Ignition cap. 3-star one. And a rotor. 3-star. There we go. All right, let's put these parts on. Part mount. Ignition coil. There's the 3-star. And you see the difference here. 5.2% performance increase versus 4% on a performance part. So it's worth paying the scrap to get this. All right. 3-star distributor. And rotor. And a cap. And don't forget your clips. It'll drive you insane when you get into your car and you're like, oh, you're 98% done and you forgot 2 clips on your ignition coil. I mean, that's just silly. Don't want to do that. Fuel filter, ignition head. Tighten it down. Always to torque specs, right? All right, do we have the right push rods? I do. And the only thing we're bothering improving to a 3-star is the performance parts because that'll actually give us a performance increase. Now, if we 3-starred all the parts, you'd end up getting improve cost, but we would not improve value, so cost of the part, but we're not going to improve our performance. So we're only doing the 3-star for the performance parts because we'll get a performance boost, if that makes sense. All right, we're going to need some more push rods at some point. All right. And I'm pretty sure exhaust manifolds, even though I don't know if you saw, I have some exhaust manifolds in my inventory, but these aren't the performance. So let's add that to our big intake's probably going to be performance too. Cam, I already have a 3-star. Yep, put the cam in. All right, let's check the performance shop. Good, there is a performance intake. And I accidentally exhaust manifold. There's not an A and a B, so we'll just buy 2. So exhaust manifold and the intake. Let's go crank those out. And sparkulators. We'll need 8 sparkulators that are performance. So we need our intake and our exhaust manifolds. So let's swing over to exhaust. Nope, I went past it. There they are, exhaust manifolds. Exhaust manifold. It's up. And it's up. And let's get the intake. Intake. Take manifold for the 6-pack. There we go. And we'll probably have to get a carb too. So we'll get going on that. All right. Part mount. Well, I have the I forgot to 3-star some sparks. That's all right. I might have some sparkulators already 3-starred. Have to check. Do I have 3-starred sparkulators? I don't. I'm only down to 5, so let's buy some spark plugs. Sparks. We'll just buy 50. We're going to use a lot of performance spark plugs, right? Might as well pop on this to intake. Shiny intake. What kind of carb do we have? 3 carbs, right? Yeah, it's a 6-pack. So 3 2-barrel carbs, right? Probably going to be a C. And I'm betting, what, a B and an A, right? So put that in B. And delete A. Well, there's the B. There's the C. What is this one? It's a C. Okay. So 2 C's and a B. Fine. We got carbs. And put on this exhaust manifold. We'll go get the sparkulators 3-starred. That won't be a 3-star performance. Sparkulators, exhaust covers won't. We just probably put those on real quick. Which those are going to be at the plain parts store. There's an A and a B. Go ahead and put the valve covers on. There we go. Get that gear. Cam gear. Let's buy a dozen of them. Because we might end up using this engine again in some of our future builds, so we'll just have extra parts. Nothing wrong with having a few extra parts that are just cheap parts. And a timing chain, same thing. We'll buy 10. That way we have them for future builds or repairs. Timing cover. And buy a half dozen. All right, and a water pump is not a performance part, so we don't have to even bother checking. We got a cam pulley, an arm. Good, we have some of these parts. Power steering pump. Now that may actually be a performance part. Let's check. It is. All right. And an alternator is a performance part, which I don't have. But I do now. All right, so we got an alternator, sparkulators, and our carbs that we need to go hit as a performance part. And the other way we could do that is just go here, and there they are right there. Just so we remember what we got to do. Alternators, I went right past it. There it is. Okay, alternator, spark plugs. Where are the spark plugs? So many things. All right, let's get 8. 8. You know what, let's just make a bunch more. We're going to use these. I have the scrap. Because that way for future builds, I have a bunch of 3-starred sparkulators. I'm going to use them, so I'm not even going to keep track of how many we have to have here. Alright, I'll do the rest of these. I'm in the process. Let's just do all these. Alright, all our performance sparkulators are 3-starred. I feel like there was something else. Oh, the carbs. Carburetors. Let's 3-star those. Almost forgot about the carbs. Oh, whoa, right past it. Carb. There they are. All right, let's put these on. Then we'll probably need to get a 3-star air filter. And the engine might be just about done. And I was right. We did need an air filter. Ah, we forgot to do the power steering pump. Okay. Sparkulators, we should have a bunch of a bunch of 3-starred sparkulators right now. Got the sparkulators. We'll need spark plug wires here too. At least I assume I don't have spark plug wires. I don't. Ignition wires. Get a half dozen of those. So things we have to 3-star. Power steering pump, ignition wires, so I and P, and air filter, so AIP. AIP. I'm trying to remember the letters so that when I come over here to the workbench, the improving workbench, I know where they're at. Oop, I went right past the air filter. Air filter, AI. What was ignition coil wires? Okay. And power steering pump. Okay. Let's slap this back on the engine. There is our 3-starred. 1.95 versus 1.5. Put on a cap. The spark plug wires. 3-star ones. And power steering pump, and then probably another belt. Power the power steering, of course. Okay. And a fan. All right. Our Hemi looks good. Let's take this off. Oops. Take engine off the stand. And we'll go get our cherry picker and we'll install this in the car. The engine's 100%. All right. Does it fit under that? Yeah, it fits fine. Good. All right, so we got our power in the hood. Let's start mounting up the other parts. Need a battery. Always gonna need a battery. Brake servos. We have a radiator. We do. Most of these we should have in inventory. Get the relays and the fuses in. Fuses are in. Relays are in. All right. I think we are all in here. Since we're here, let's go ahead and add in some fluids. Put in the oil. And if you ever wanted to, you can always pull on the old dipstick. Just to say, yep, oil's in and looks good. All right. Put in some power steering fluids. In. Brake fluids. In. Coolant. In. And a little windshield washer fluid. And we're in. All right. So that is engine bay work. I don't think we missed anything. No. Good there. All right, let's do the fuel system, the rest of it at least. Mount, which encompasses a fuel tank and a fuel pump. Gee, I'm thinking about it. I don't really have to do this right now, but I'm just thinking there's some other things that we always use in every one of the builds. Fuel pump and, well, here, clutch pressure plates, right? And clutch plates. We're going to use those in all the builds, right? Why not just go ahead and 3-star, since I have enough scrap to do this, oops, all the performance clutch plates while I'm at it. I don't know why these aren't going in order. That's fine. Okay. And so the reason I'm doing this, just to save myself time in the future. So we'll do the clutch plates. Okay. And we'll do the fuels. Flywheels too, actually. Think about it. Oops, you need to 3-star those. That's fine. And fuel. Where's the fuel pumps? There you go. All right, all the performance fuel system parts are 3-starred, and we still have a lot of scrap. All right, back to the fuel system. So we have that in. Let's go ahead and hit on the, see what other parts are going to be performance. Trans, right? So for performance trans, if you go back to your main computer in the shop, go to gearboxes, search for your trans. That we can 3-star. Exhaust is going to be 3-starred. And that will be at Tune-Up Shop. All right, let's go performance size these. Front exhaust pipe. For the Hemi. Front exhaust pipe B. Was that one the one that we just bought? Well, let's check. Front exhaust pipe. Hemi. Hemi. Yep. Then middle mufflers and rear mufflers. And a gearbox. There's the gearbox. What else did I forget? Rear muffler, middle muffler. That'll be in the M's. Okay, middle muffler and rear muffler. Save so I don't lose all those upgrades we just made. That'd be really stupid to forget to do that. And let's mount up our exhaust. Middle mufflers. Front exhaust pipe. And oh, front Hemi. All right, the exhaust is in. 3-star trans is in. Just bolt it down. Get on a starter, and we can start doing transmission and or suspension system now. But as far as performance parts, we should be done with performance parts now. So now it should just be suspension, aesthetics, tuning the engine, and get it to the track. Which most of these parts we should already have, so this should go fairly fast. It's a standard um, leaf spring back suspension here. Pretty easy. Come on, where's the bolt? There it is. Don't forget your rubber bushings. Man, we're running low on rubber bushings. We only have 13 pages. We'll be all right for a little while. All right. Drum master cylinder, shoes. There's a bunch of springs that we didn't have to even mess with. That's fun. All right, then we'll have to figure out rims and wheels here. But deal with that in a second. Let's get the other side of suspension done. All right, the shoes on. Bunch of springs, make it even. Those of you who know how to do drum brakes. There's our leaf spring plate, and some U-bolts. Oh my goodness, clicking the wrong spots. Grab the shock. And a couple of small rubber bushings. All right, so rear suspension system is done. Go ahead and throw the drive shaft on. Rear bolts are on. Front bolts are on. Let's shoot up to the front and get the front suspension done. Cross member. Get these rubber bushings in. So big rubber bushings we are out of. Let's buy some more of those. It is nice having the tablet instead of having to walk over to the computer. All right, rubber bushings. And we'll buy a couple of stacks of 50. Because every car has a crap ton of rubber bushings. So just buy a pile. Keep it in your inventory. Then when you need them, they're right there. All right, get the steering rack on. Sway bar. And we'll pop out here and get the tie rods. The knuckle, the outer tie rod. Little lower control arm and some bushings. And, oh man, we're running low on wishbone shock absorbers too. We're gonna have to make a pile of those. And a sway bar end link. All right. And I think there's front disc brakes on this, so we'll have to performance the disc brakes in the front. Wheel bearing and cap. Do I have any performance brakes? I don't. Grab the just for kick, we'll just buy 20. Start a couple of those. Let's finish the other side. Outer tie rod or suspension arm. Yeah, double for that. My last one I have an inventory. A whole bunch of those. To my right. Def, right? All right. And wheel hub cap. All right. That front suspension is basically done. So restart. Oh, all right, we got a couple. I could have card, but not to. Inject. All right. I'm feeling spicy, saucy, or something. All right. So let's go ahead and put on the performance break here.
God, are you actually screaming?
Yeah.
Oh, for the love of hell! Oh my God!
Welcome. Just putting on some performance.
Oh my God!
Committing sacrilege, honestly, right now. We're putting a Hemi in a.
I guess, log on to the thing. I really didn't want to have these, but worst things that happen.
I suppose.
Ah, Jesus.
Right. Important thing we got to see what kind of with.
Now, let me turn the voice off because I'm hearing double.
Let's see what it came with was these the 14s, 15s in the back, and do big 15s in the. What's the default tire size? 25s in the back.
It's buffering.
25s in the front.
The buffering actually shows your regular speeds, so I mean,
It just started. I don't know what happened.
Probably because I'm one viewer.
Wow.
You know, I still say the still the best looking car ever made.
It is pretty good.
I was thinking that the other day when I saw this, and I was like, you know what? I'm sorry. That's just the best looking car, I think.
I like the car. I agree.
It's a great car. I take it over the 68 Mustang. I would take it over. I'm sorry. That Trans Am just
over this.
The Trans Am, the Ford Mustang, just not really.
So that is just come
on. Trans Am gotta be front of that car and even the back of that car. Jesus. Whoever the engineer made the car and everything, he must have had some. But the Mustang is dong. I would honestly maybe say, okay, get me for this. You're gonna hate me for this. That is the well, go fuck yourself anyway. I don't care. That is the best looking car ever. The Ford Mustang.
Yep. Yeah, the retro, not the newer ones. I agree.
Yeah, the retro. The retro Mustang is the best looking car ever. The Trans Am, the Firebird Trans Am is the best looking car ever. The second looking car, in my opinion, was the SS 68, 69. I love that car.
What about a GTO?
That's top 5. I can't put that top 3. I would put that as a badass car also. It would be a top 5, but I can't agree.
I was torn on the whole shots of the Dominators. Oh, Dominators. All right, 14, and we're putting a little bigger in the back than what it came with stock. 285s. Terribly huge. 285, 65s.
Should be coming out with a version of this game next year.
Yes, I can make them 285, 65s. Why not? Because of the size rim.
Have this game next year because it's usually every 3 years. This one came out in Pontiac came out in 18. One out in 15. So
Wow, a
I
lot of
bet
cars.
next year. Yeah, you better get going because you probably have about probably 8 to 10 months. Here, I'll look that up right now.
The old spreadsheet.
Oh God. Oh
Yeah,
God.
spreadsheet time,
Day keeps getting worse.
doesn't it? We are 82, and right now I have 130. So I have a lot of cars.
you're screwed.
Oh, but look at how many cars we've done. I mean, so
You
I'll
better
get through
get.
them.
You
Oh,
better.
and
You
I
better
haven't
call
bought.
in sick for a couple of weeks.
I have not bought these cars. Those Chinese cars didn't introduce new engines or anything. I'm not doing that. But I'll buy the BMW ones. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do. I got more data to get. We got stuff.
I'm probably gonna buy a Marvel game.
Yeah, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy that. Well, this doesn't help.
These wheels balance while you're looking up what you were thinking about.
First edition, 2015 was released in 2018 was released in July 2017, and 2021 released in 2020. But as of right now, there is no official dates on when a new one could be coming out. There's no.
It fits. All right. 65. All right. On. All right. Fronts are on. Rears are on. I have fluid everything. So I'm missing something. Apparently.
At this rate, you won't get more cars done.
Wow.
Well,
It says I'm missing. Well, the hell am I missing? Test path. We'll just put it in there. Well, I have seats. I have the back. Your parts assemble. Oh, let's disassemble. We're missing, right?
see that the Pearson garage is working on all cylinders as usual.
Bench. Seat. Seat. Wheel. All right. Normal mode. Car status. 93%. Was there something there that wasn't that I missed?
Something damaged? Like,
I was wondering. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Ha ha ha. Got in the carpets. Yes. Real quick.
Jesus.
Yep. But the carpets, they are cleaner. Car status. There we go. Cool tip. Clean your car. All right, let's go to the test pass. All right, I'll give you credit. That's easy. All right, let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Save game. Headlights lined up. Doesn't really affect anything, but it's just like you have to do it, right?
Yeah, it won't be 100% if you don't.
All right, that part's done. I'm not too noise. Paint shop.
Oh God, please don't give it a dust up, please.
I requested this car. This is the color he asked.
Oh boy, Isaac, don't let me down. You've been a good kid. Don't let me down.
Where's that?
I'm a little bit behind, so once you do it, I think I'm about 30 seconds behind.
He wanted pink.
Not the greatest, but yeah. I mean, I guess since it's coming from your shop and it's something you would drive around, it fits.
Wow. Wow. That's. I think so. Livery. That doesn't work. Can you change the color?
I'm so behind, so I don't know yet.
Cannot. Livery is going to be gold, which looks stupid on a pink car. So I don't think we're going with a live set at all. I thought there was a way to change the house.
There was too.
But if I change the hue or the saturation, I'm changing the car.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, is there more library sets?
just the 3
Oh,
for
okay,
this
there you
car.
go. There's 3. Huh?
Yeah, one is the like the American flag
Yeah.
setup,
Yeah. I hate that.
and
You gotta go with the
the
bird.
eagle.
You can't go with. Yeah, you gotta have the eagle.
But
I mean, you
that on
can't.
pink is that bad? Black,
I mean,
pink.
black and. I mean, the black looks fine. Pink. Maybe if you change the pink a little bit, maybe
All right.
not as light. I would darken up to maybe help it a little.
Yeah, I'll make it a little brighter, like that. More metallic.
Behind. So it's 15 seconds before I see it. Or let me log off and log back in.
I don't hate it. I don't really.
Which well, I don't know how far behind I am on you. You had one thing though. I think the darker pink go with the gloss doesn't
Looks
help it.
stupid. You had to
The
go matte-ish.
yeah, the edition a little darker. That's not too light. Just but
There, leave it like that.
man, that one thing that I don't know, like I said, I don't know how far behind I am. You had one shade that I was like, oh God, please, I hope you're not seeing right there. Yeah, it's not, I just think that wherever you're at right now, still that'd be fine.
I think that's what I'm with. Yep. Let's paint. I think I'm gonna have to tint the windows. I'm gonna leave them here, but I think they need.
Oh no, you're definitely a little bit with the
I gotta
being
tint that.
the yeah, you can be it makes it look a little cheap. Just change the license plate and have it say Mary Kay.
I should.
With the dark shades, it helps a lot.
Yeah. That's what he asked for. He requested it. All right. You want to try?
As then Windows helps a lot.
All right. We got to tune up the carbs. There's one. Oh my gosh. That one went so fast. All right. You watch the Bears?
Most of it. Help me God, if you start saying anything positive about Justin Fields, check
Say
now.
our defense played pretty good. I listened to it on the radio because I was coming back from the university, from Isaac or Lucas's and Isaac's. Or Brisker. Wow. Did he look as good as he's radio? That guy had like
He's
16 goals and a forced fumble, and
he's actually
like
been
playing out of his head.
he's been kind of that I've been kind of having some hope on that. I thought I was seeing steady improvement every week. My only thing with him
Doing wrong here. This is driving me insane.
he's one of those guys that talks a little too much. Sometimes and gonna possibly get a penalty that's gonna hurt the team. I wish he would kind of settle down. But other than that, his playing, his wow, yeah.
It sounded on the radio because I listened to Jeff Joniak and Tom Thayer, which I love those two calling a game. I think but they kept calling his name out specifically. I was like,
Yeah, he's I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer with hers, because the defense did look better, but I just don't want fans to be getting up and going, "Oh my God!" Because some people are going, "Oh look, Justin Fields, if he just had the right coaching staff, look, he is gonna." No,
it didn't
no,
sound like it.
no, he's not.
Sacks.
Yeah, he's still. Well, they're still playing. Justin Fields is the second fastest guy to pass for 5,000 yards and rush for 2,000 yards. Well, as many games as he's played and stuff like that, he should have already had 8,000 passing yards,
And a bunch
maybe
of
even 10,000. Yeah. So anybody with two fast legs can get rushing yards. Who cares about that? But here's my thing that I just don't want to fiddle too crazy on. We played and beat a Minnesota team who's right now. Barely beat them. We played and beat a Detroit team that their last 3 games, something's wrong. Their offense and Hutchinson.
They have an answer for us.
Hutchinson
made a terrible play I mean, when he
Hutchinson,
jumped out and got that free play, he played it. That was dumb.
do you know Hutchinson hasn't had a sack since the first game?
Really?
Yeah, something's wrong with him. Something's wrong with the offense. Something's wrong with Detroit. I mean, but I give the Bears defense. The Bears defense
Yeah,
did
no test time.
look pretty nice. But I just don't want Bears fans going, oh, hey, look what Fields is doing. No, Fields is still not the answer.
You might be right.
I think there is a lot of hope
Look
with
at
the
that
defense.
That's nice.
I'm not there yet. It's about ready to start.
So I'm not getting as much horsepower out of this Hemi as I would out of the supercharged engine that I have in that Mustang. But this is still solid power. 770. Oh, why am I down here? We're on the
I knew that was coming.
All right, where are we? Man, horsepower. 770, 964. Right. What kind of gear ratio we got here? So we got the final in gear and 4 gears to start. 100 pound-feet of torque. We're probably hitting the core at 1C. So let's go for a low, a 4 rear end. That's what I like to do with 160 mile an hour. Where would that be at this? All right, we'll go for a 7.0 gear, and then let's just kind of step this down and see what it's like, and then even it up a bit. All right. It's a test, just a start, right?
You claim you know what you're doing, so we'll let you do it.
I always like to start with this setup, so I kind of guesstimate in my head where I think this car, based on performance and power, it should end up in the quarter mile. Then I try to get around 5 gears. Sometimes I'll go 4. Set a speed around there, even numbers. I don't like shows up like end at a 7172. Just that has to be a multiple of 5.
I think I always did the same thing.
I do a 411 rear end because that's actually what real cars use, so I just do that. And start from there. Then you can either adjust the ratio if you want to do with the gears, or you can tweak the gears based on how they ship. All right, let's pop in. Sweet, decent looking old car in here. Fire her up. Sounds like a Hemi.
A little better than any Ford.
Ouch. It hurts. It really does hurt. What are you gonna do? What do you do? Could sound like a Toyota. Wee! Nothing? All right, we'll do a practice quarter mile. No opponent. And we'll just start in the car. As she does. Kicking gas. All right, 4 to 5 was a huge drop. All right, 4 to 5, huge drop, and we got a 158. All right. And the low be too tight. What's up? Dab me up, boy. My boy. I got your card on. You haven't seen it yet. This is the car you requested. You ready?
Kind of pink.
What do you think? You think I did?
Yeah.
Here's the big reveal.
It's not
Move that truck.
Move that truck. Load that That's great. Man,
That's right. Pink is good.
I think
How fast is it?
we're in the battle right now. As far as hours, we got 770 horsepower, 964 pound-feet of torque.
Faster than
Is
No.
Matt there?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
SJM. I think JS.
Why do I love you?
It's one badass kid, man.
I tell you, it is. I know Mad Mutt is a. I'm aware. Mad Mutt is a G. That sounds about right.
How they do in the turn?
Lucas got third. Pretty good. The Illini guns on for services. He was serving over on consistently.
Nice.
Range. He had a few in the 115s.
Wow.
He can crush the ball. So we might. I don't know. Let's get this ratio a little tighter because it went 4 to 5 dropped off. You know, a huge RPM drop. Trying to change the end gear. Let's just be when I top speeder. All right, let's drop the to 3.6 ratio. End. Which would give me 13. Ugh, that's not gonna work. 3.3 run. 3.25. Oh, all right. If I'm 9. I gotta go close, like 1.25, 1.2. That drop. 6. 2.10. Like that huge of a drop. Sure. All right. What the hell? I got out of 3.15. All right. Back in. Lots of ragements there. Hopping in. I don't know why. I just think it's.
I don't know. That's cool.
Have you done your Altair of Zir yet?
No, because I might try it maybe now because apparently it was way too hard, and they just did a patch the other day that supposedly has made it easier, but I'm starting to kind of get some feedback that it's easier for the people that play all the time, but for us casual players, it's still a bitch. Nobody has beaten 25 yet. Nobody.
Wow.
There's 7 guys that have gotten 24 done, but they can't do 25 yet. The Christmas stuff
honestly,
starts tomorrow.
That was the intent, is that to have something that was a super hard level that challenged ridiculously hard players. They don't want to. They wanted some level of in-game content where you really have to.
Yeah,
the
which
perfect build, the
makes
perfect
sense.
gear,
Yeah,
and to actually beat it, so that those racks level players could say, "Well, there's nothing for me to do." Like,
exactly. Yeah, no.
24 hours, 7 days a week. I've beaten everything and built every character. Well,
I guess after 3 days of it, or the first 4 days of it, only one person had gotten past level 20. Nobody gotten past 20. And it seems like barbarians are actually getting a little farther than anybody else, followed by sorks. Gnomes and druids and rogues are having a rough time. But I'm just waiting for the Christmas stuff that starts tomorrow. That white thing, whatever it's called, that goes for 3 weeks.
I wasn't gonna even try. Oh, I'm in the wrong seat. I wasn't even gonna try doing the Altar of Zir until I had all my glyphs to 25, or not to 25, to
Yeah, you have to have
to
them to
21.
21. And also, here's the other thing, though, that is not good, that you're not going to like. That blood glyph that you get,
Yeah.
you have to get it to at least level 5, and it takes a long time to get to level 5.
How do you? So you have to do dungeons to get that to 5 before you could even do the Altar of Zir?
No, you have to do levels of Altar of Zir in order to level the blood glyph. And I
Oh, okay, I
think
got you.
then, and that's in the beginning, but I think then you can do dungeons and you can level it also, but it's much slower to level than regular glyphs.
Makes sense.
And I guess that was one thing that they did dumb down, that it's still kind of hard to level, but not as hard to level.
Hmm.
But people are finding out that you have to have it to between, I can't remember if it's level 5 or level 10, but you have to, or else you're just not going to make it. So I thought I would at least try it. I figure maybe I can at least do a couple of tiers, because it does look kind of fun and all that. But
That seemed right.
yeah,
That seemed right.
I'm
139
watching it now.
at 10:30. The shifts seemed a little right, and I went through the at top RPM 5th gear.
Yeah, I was watching your RPMs during the shifts, and that looked pretty good.
That's a low A car, low-ish,
That's smoother.
because A is what 401 plus, and top car, like the fastest car, is like 100 and something. So this is a low A car. It around 40s in the quarter mile. We should be able to hang. Going to bet on highest car this time and see how we do.
Oh, thing on not many people are trying Ultra of Zir on their hardcore character. You look at the leaderboard, there's not hardcore characters at all.
I'll try it once I get my list done.
Sure did.
Highest one there, and I already had 2 losses. I don't know if he's out yet. Let's see, what car are we going up against here? Oh, BMW. All right. Break. Yes.
I think I'm too far behind you, but it's a whole bunch.
All right. BMW M1 Pro car. 10.3 at 139. 11.193 at 126. So we smoked him, actually. All right, let's time written down on the spreadsheet here. This is the Pontiac line 84. Quarter mile time, 10.354 at 139. So we did a 10.3, Isaac, at 139. That's pretty good. We beat the first car. And over 500 on the bets. 4 wins, 2 losses. I still have yet to figure out the strategy in the betting. I think just betting the highest ranked car is probably the way. I'm sorry, I got to bet the Mustang. You got to bet a Mustang if you're closely ranked, even against a Ferrari. It's probably wrong.
Duh.
All right, here we go. Can we get into the next round. What are we going up against? Is that a Chrysler? Yeah, I think that's a Chrysler 300, isn't it? Looks like it.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to run. Let's run behind the car this time. Brake, gas. Trying to shift right as that hit the 0 and the 5,000. I think that was right. 10.5 at 139. Is that better than my last run? No, it's actually a little slower. I think my RT on the first one was even a little better. But we again smoked the Chrysler 300, so we're good there. Man, I lost all 3 bets that round. That's some BS. And I lost that bet. I think that ends up coming out to almost exactly 500 on betting, right?
Think so, yeah.
Oh shit, I hear that guy in my right ear. We got him. We got him. It was close. 10.8, 10.5. I guess 0.3 of a second. It's not that close. My RT got worse. King of the Sands win, Isaac. Oh, no, wait. Not yet. This is the last round.
Yeah, I was ready to say, you got one more. Don't
All right. Now let's
celebrate
see.
just yet.
How many wins do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, you're
6
way below
losses.
500.
Damn it. Well, if you could bet on yourself, which I say I did, then we're at 500 or above it.
Doesn't count.
I know.
No super you.
All right. Running in the car. Brake. Did they always have people on the side of the track? You see that?
I'm not sure.
I don't remember
Okay.
having viewers on the side of the truck now. We got like Eminem over there. A couple of guys in green shirts. I don't remember that. I think that's new. All right. Brake. Gas. I think we got him. I think we had him handedly. Yeah, 10.4 to an 11.8. We smoked that guy. Smoked him. Nice. King of the Sands win. Putting that on the old spreadsheet. King win.
I was sitting
Yes.
here going spreadsheet.
All right.
Jeez.
Let's make this black. And this car is almost done. Save. Turn to garage. All right. That. What else do I got to do? I got to do the price.
Well,
123,608. $123,604. Excuse me. There we go. Save. There we go. And then as far as value, sort largest to smallest. 123. 604 puts it as the 33rd most valuable car in inventory. 10.3 is not going to be very fast, I don't think. Oh, smallest. 10.3. That puts it at number 26, so that's 24th fastest in the quarter mile out of our cars. And the fastest is still that Hammerdale car at an 8-second.
How many cars did you have done altogether again?
As far as done cars, I have 82 done. I have not.
82. Okay.
Yep, I have not ran them all in the quarter mile because they started the quarter mile after I'd already been doing cars. So I have to go back and quarter mile all these cars.
Oh God, you got a lot of them you have to do. Jesus.
Oh shoot, yeah. And then these I have it. I have the cars. I have all the cars in the inventory, so I've done the shopping, and these are all ones that I've either found at the junkyard, barn, or the cheap crap auction. So they all need a full restoration. That's the way I was planning on
you
doing this, and
you
I want 3 stars on
you
all of
better
them.
take a week off of work, man.
Man, if I could, I totally would take a week off work. It'd be awesome, but anyway. So as far as the next car I should do, that was an older car, so I probably have to do a newer car, right?
not necessarily, but
What I've been kind of doing is I've been doing an older one, then a newer one, and then an older one, newer one, and kind of going back and forth. I don't have to do that. You're right. So your pick here.
well, let's see. That was the 70s. So I would at least do a different decade. Oh wait. I think I might see the one that I think that's one of them that is go to the 1990s.
1990s. Okay.
Oh, I'm only about 5 seconds behind. It's actually kind of worked itself out. It's doing pretty good. I'll give you. Do the Nissan 350Z.
Nissan
It's
350Z.
2003.
2003.
2003. Yeah, I was thinking about the Toyota Supra, but that Nissan 350Z, that's a fun one.
Right. So 2000 Nissan Z. Save the spreadsheet. So the in-car name of that is a Ripson Z530. Okay. Move spreadsheet out of my way. Oh, I almost forgot about the most important part of this. I had to take a screenshot of this bad boy. Get that done too.
Yeah. Hopefully they are working on a new one. That'd be cool. Doesn't seem like anybody has heard any news on a new one, but that
Really?
doesn't mean anything. Yeah. I looked up 3 different sites and people were saying I haven't heard any news on a new one, but that doesn't mean that, they're not working on it. Because some of those games don't say anything until they, get X amount of, done. So I would think they would do another one because, look how many DLCs they brought out on this one.
They
You
still brought
don't.
out DLCs on the other one after this game was out, which surprised me.
Yeah. So it's like if your game's not doing good and you're not making money and stuff, you're not going to be putting out DLCs.
I don't want to tell, jeez.
So I think they'll probably have another one. I mean, maybe it comes out 2024, maybe it comes out 2025, but I did see a funny Ford meme the other day. I was
Yeah.
gonna, if I could have sent it, it wasn't shareable, and I couldn't send it to you. But it was just the meme was, it was just somebody looking out their like office window at the parking lot, and it said, "Oh no, look, somebody left the sunroof open on their blue Ford, and it's gonna get wet." And it's like you're looking at the parking lot. The only blue thing in the parking lot was the open dumpster.
Wow. That's terrible.
I busted out laughing on that. I was like, "Oh my god, I gotta send this to Mike."
I think it was 82. Yeah, inventory car 82. Yep. There we go. Screenshot.
So what? Didn't you have 132 cars? So 82 down, 50 to go. I think is what you're at now.
That's got to be right, right?
Yeah, I think you had 132. So if that was
So
82, you got 50
if you
50 to go.
consult the old spreadsheet here, so we're at 82 done because it's 84 is the car I just did. But first two lines are the inventory and the year car or whatever. And I go all the way down here to 130 cars, so 82.
Oh, okay. So you have 48 left.
Yep.
Suggestion,
And
sir.
I haven't bought the BMW cars yet.
Suggestion, sir, for your spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Have a line for a date completed.
Oh, that'd be awesome. But now you know how many cars I've had done.
Oh yeah, I know.
Have to go
I'm just
backwards
saying.
and try to figure out when the hell I did them. Holy crap!
Next car simulator though.
Next one.
I would do
that's
that.
a good idea.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
I would put a
I'm with
date
you on that.
completed. I was just by looking at your spreadsheet, I was like, you know what? He probably needs a date completed on that. That would make it,
And then my parking garage is organized, so all the first alleys, so alley 1 through, let's see, alley 1 through 8 are all the now the start of alley 9 is all the complete.
Yeah, and then that's the way I do it too.
Cars are not that are not done.
Yep, that's how I did mine.
Now I got to figure out what was the name of that Nissan. It's a Ripson Z530.
Yeah.
Ripson
Or 350. 350.
Ripson Z 530. All right, it's got to be here. Oh, there it is. Swap that with that. Swap. Might need another BMWs. I'm going to unlock.
Yeah, once you get the Beamers. Yeah.
I only have one space between car and car is not done. Move to the garage. I don't remember where I bought this car either. Barn find something. No, it was a junkyard. It's got nothing. So this is it's nothing. Little spit polish and a few parts. Actually, the engine it's mostly complete.
Yeah, you're not too. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. She's a fine looking machine.
She's fine. But the engine it's so. Exhaust
that was a
there.
Fun car.
Track.
Road track. The road track. Fun with that car.
Too. And seats.
I think I had one. I think on the road track, I think one of my best times was with this car.
Let's move it to the car wash. So as far as the stream, I think because this is the finish of the 79 Pontiac. and the Sands win. So we have to end since we started. You didn't know this. We started on a dad joke, so we're gonna end on that.
Oh dear God.
When do
Why me?
farmers go bald? When they have receding hairlines.
Where's my gun?
That's a good dad joke. All right, we're ending on that. So, in for the stream. Thank you all for viewing, and I'll upload it onto the YouTubes.